Uh, Hello everyone. My sincere greetings to you all. Uh, Here I am talking you measurement of active citizenship and democratic imperatives. So I am discussing you what can be the different means through which we measure an individual's activeness and democratic practices in their life or in their life events. It is a part of learning content under the course module Active Citizenship and Democratic Values. There are some measures through which we can have broader understanding and applications of active citizenship and democratic imperatives. So this discussion is particularly important in the sense that it will encourage to be democratic in principles and practice, be active in different social, communal, and national international responsibilities. First, I discuss you active citizenship and democratic imperatives and some measures. It is a very short content in the sense that it gives introduction and it talks the importance of democratic imperatives. Active citizenship and democratic imperatives. Imperative means the implications of democratic values. Imperatives means the actions, activities, or procedures that enhance democracy. Imperative means the principles that guide individuals work in the way of democratic values. Active citizenship and democratic imperatives, these are not just about individual actions. Okay, not about just about individual actions. These are for creating a collective environment, workable environment, a collective social environment where participation, equal participation, fair participation, participation for promotion and growth, informedness, and responsibility. Informedness means being aware on what else to do and not to do. Informedness and responsibility, these are valued and encouraged. For ensuring active citizenship and democratic practices, individual effort as well as the collective efforts, these are always desirable. Individual and collective effort can ensure democracy, or they can ensure democratic practices, regularities in a society. So for ensuring active citizenship and democratic practices, both individuals and collective efforts are sought. The creation of supportive institutions and structures, they facilitate active citizenship. They facilitate citizen engagement. Creation of supportive institutions, for example, schools, for example, clubs, for example, departments, for example, forums, unions. Creation of supportive institutions and structures, they facilitate citizen engagement. Active citizenship and democratic practices are reciprocal. There is close tie-up between the two. One supports another and vice versa. Active citizenship and democratic practices, these are reciprocal to each other. A society becomes a just society, a judiciary society. Society becomes equal society. I mean, equal means having equality, fairness. Society becomes a just society if it follows democratic practices. के हो त यो democratic practices? What does it mean? It means rule of law, mutual understanding, trust and cooperation. Taking equal responsibilities, working together, living for the sake of others, no discrimination, no violence, peace and prosperity. A society becomes a just society if it follows democratic practices. Active citizens, they may bring the advocacy of democratic imperatives. We generally expect that active citizens, they are aware intellectuals, they are intellectual warriors, they can be the change makers or agent for transformation. They may bring the advocacy of democratic imperative. However, measuring active citizenship and democratic values is a complex task. How to measure, how to control, how to proceed ahead? It needs some more discussion, it needs some more dialogue, and we can posit our views for the ways identifying the measures. It has been complex in the sense that these concepts involve a range of behavior. These concepts involve a range of attitudes and the institution. It means a complex set of behavior, attitude, and institutions are the determinants through which we can measure active citizenship and democratic values. In this sense, it is said that measuring active citizenship and democratic values is a complex task. There are several specific measures, and these measures differ from context to context, situation to situation, political system to system, and they deeply rely upon the people's attitude and intentions. Okay? There are several specific measures of active citizenship and democratic imperatives. These measures can be broadly categorized into three main areas. So one area of the measure is the participation. Participation in what? Participation in different forums and activities. Participation in different campaigns and movement. For example, participation in election, having voting right or voting. Participation in social campaigns to raise the issue of awareness. Engagement in communal work, that is that what we say community engagement. Protest and demonstrations. Protest not in negative sense. Protesting against the ill and discriminatory practices, non-democratic practices. Demonstration of the poster, demonstration of the message, let's say demonstration of the pictures, demonstrations to establish a democratic and just society. So one of the measures is here. The area of the measure is related to participation, people's participation in different forums, different activities, different programs. Next one is informedness. Informedness means be familiar with, know well. Informedness, it is related to having information regarding civic responsibility. In a society, the citizens, in a nation, the citizens, if they are active, they should have informedness. The youth and the elderly people also too, they should have ideas and understanding of civic responsibility. Literacy through different media, what we call media literacy. Informedness with political discourse, the policies, practices, activities at a decision making level, what we call political discourse, and a rule governing system. And the third area of the measure is responsibility. What is the responsibility? We can measure active citizenship and democratic values on the basis of the responsibilities borne or responsibilities taken. For example, respect for the rule of law, civic duty, and promoting democratic values, right? Some measures may be more relevant than the others in different situations. So some kind of some sort of measures are highly situated or contextualized. ठाउँ अनुसार, अवस्था अनुसार, विशेषता अनुसार, व्यक्ति अनुसार फरक हुन सक्ने भए. Got it? Some measures may be more relevant than others in different situations. For example, voting may be the most important measure of active citizenship in a country with regular elections. That is, participation in election is important measure of democratic values and active citizenship in a country with regular elections, while community engagement in social services, for example sanitation, for example social rituals, for example cleanliness program, environmental protection programs. So in a country with regular elections, while community engagement might be more crucial in a society with weak central government institutions. We can say further like this, one of the measures can be the choice of people. People are free to take their choice without causing any harm to others in a democratic practice. Active citizens should make a choice of rights, choice of the things that work them best. So one of the measures can be the choice of people. Next can be the membership of different social and political organizations, taking membership of different social and political organizations. Taking membership of political organization itself is not wrong, but it becomes wrong when they are involved in unethical and corrupted activities, legal activities. Similarly, the third measure is the other is participation, active participation, meaningful participation. The another one is civil society engagement. Civil society engagement means here engagement in decision making process, engagement for a transformation, engagement for collective goodwill, voluntarism and access to information. Voluntarism means working with the motto of supporting others to grow, to strengthen, and access to variety of information. Access to the information, they must be updated with the recent. So yeah, go through the references for more detailed information. You can see the reference. These ideas are taken from these sources and look for some more ideas. Just this much in this short audio text. Thank you.